Warning, seniors! These 5 popular vitamins could put you in a wheelchair or worse. I'm not trying to scare you. I'm here to protect you. Millions of seniors take these vitamins every single day, thinking they're doing the right thing. But most of them have no idea what's really going on inside their bodies. And sadly, many find out when it's already too late. Some of these vitamins, when taken incorrectly, can cause nerve damage, bone problems, kidney issues, even mobility loss. That's right, the very thing you're taking to stay healthy could actually be harming you. In today's video, we're diving deep into 5 vitamins that are commonly taken by seniors, and the critical mistakes you must avoid. I'll also give you safe tips on how to use them the right way, so you stay strong, sharp, and independent. Stick with me to the end, especially number 5, because it's one of the most popular vitamins out there, but almost nobody knows it can cause permanent damage when misused. 1. Vitamin B6, the nerve killer. Let's kick things off with something that sounds innocent enough. Vitamin B6. You've probably heard it helps with brain function, energy, and even mood. It's often marketed as a must-have for aging minds. So you might be thinking, the more, the better, right? Not so fast. What most people, especially seniors, don't realize is that too much vitamin B6 can actually become toxic. That's right. A vitamin that's supposed to help your nerves can also destroy them if you overdo it. We're talking about nerve damage, burning, tingling, or numbness in your hands and feet. Some folks describe it as walking on pins and needles, or like their limbs have fallen asleep and just won't wake up. Others experience muscle weakness or even trouble with balance. And in severe cases, people have ended up in wheelchairs because of long-term B6 toxicity. Here's the kicker. Most seniors only need around 2 milligrams a day. That's it. Just a tiny sprinkle. But if you check your supplement labels, you might find 10, 20, or even 50 milligrams in a single pill. Now think about this. What happens if you're also taking a multivitamin, an energy booster, or a memory supplement, all of which could contain even more B6? Suddenly, you're getting 5 to 10 times more than your body can handle, every single day. And because B6 is water-soluble, people think it just gets flushed out. But here's the truth. In high doses over time, it builds up and starts damaging your nervous system. Safe tip. Pull out those bottles and read the fine print. Add up how much B6 you're really getting. If the total is more than 10 milligrams a day, have a chat with your doctor, especially if you're already noticing symptoms like tingling or balance issues. When it comes to B6, more is not better. It could be a silent nerve killer. Vitamin number 2, calcium, the bone breaker. Now this next one might really surprise you because it's supposed to be your best friend when it comes to strong, healthy bones. I'm talking about calcium. We've been told for decades, drink your milk, take your calcium pills, protect your bones. And yes, it's true, you do need calcium. But here's the twist that most people don't hear. Too much calcium can actually backfire. Instead of protecting your bones, it can become the bone breaker. Here's why. When you flood your body with excessive calcium, especially from supplements, it can throw off your mineral balance. Your body needs calcium, yes, but it also needs magnesium and vitamin D to help absorb and direct it to the right places, like your bones. If there's too much calcium and not enough of those other nutrients, that calcium can start building up where you don't want it, like in your kidneys or your arteries. That's how people end up with kidney stones, heart problems, and even weaker bones, because the mineral balance is off and the bones don't get what they actually need to stay strong. And here's something most folks miss. Many seniors are taking way more than they need, 1,500 to even 2,000 milligrams per day in pills alone, not counting the calcium they're already getting from cheese, yogurt, milk, leafy greens, and fortified foods. But the recommended amount for most older adults? Just 1,200 milligrams per day, total. That's food plus supplements combined. Safe tip: if you're eating dairy, leafy greens, or fortified cereals, go easy on the pills. And don't forget, vitamin D and magnesium are your calcium's best friends. Without them, your body can't use calcium properly, no matter how much you take. So balance is everything. It's not about taking more, it's about taking it smart. Vitamin number 3. Iron. The silent danger. Iron might sound like something you need more of as you age. After all, it helps carry oxygen in your blood and keeps your energy up. But here's the truth that surprises a lot of people. Too much iron can actually be dangerous, especially for older adults. Now, iron deficiency is real. But unless your doctor tells you you're low, most seniors do not need extra iron. In fact, postmenopausal women and older men rarely need it in supplement form. That's because, after menopause, women stop losing iron through menstruation. So the iron we get from food tends to build up over time. And that's where things get risky. Excess iron doesn't just get flushed out. It stores in your organs. Over time, this buildup can do real damage. We're talking about serious harm to your liver, your heart, and even your joints. Some studies have even linked high iron levels to memory issues and chronic fatigue. So if you're feeling unusually tired, it might not be because you're low in iron. It could be because you have too much. But here's the really tricky part. Many multivitamins still include iron, and often in higher amounts than you actually need. That means you might be getting iron without even realizing it, and stacking it on top of your regular diet. Safe tip: talk to your doctor. Ask them to check your iron levels with a simple blood test before taking any supplement that contains iron. If you're not deficient, skip the supplements. Instead, get your iron naturally from a balanced diet. Foods like leafy greens, beans, and lean meats. That way, your body can regulate how much it absorbs. Bottom line, iron might be essential, but more isn't always better. For many older adults, it's not just unnecessary, it's a silent danger hiding in plain sight. Vitamin number 4. Vitamin D. The overdose risk. Let's talk about one of the most talked about vitamins out there. Vitamin D, also known as the sunshine vitamin, it's essential for healthy bones, a strong immune system, and even your mood. A lot of people take it to help prevent falls, fractures, or just to feel more energized, and for good reason. But here's the part that doesn't get talked about enough. You can get too much of a good thing. Vitamin D is fat-soluble, which means it gets stored in your body's fat and doesn't just flush out like vitamin C. So, when you take large doses every day, especially without medical supervision, it can build up over time. And that's where problems start. Some people, especially older adults who are trying to boost their bone health, are taking 5,000, even 10,000 IUs a day for months or years. But that much can actually hurt your health, not help it. High doses of vitamin D can cause calcium levels in your blood to spike, a condition called hypercalcemia. That can lead to symptoms like nausea, weakness, confusion, and in more serious cases, kidney damage. The goal isn't to get as much vitamin D as possible. It's to get the right amount for your body. According to most experts, the ideal blood level for vitamin D is between 30 and 50 nanograms per milliliter. More than that doesn't usually give you extra benefits. In fact, it can backfire. Safe tip: unless your doctor tells you otherwise, Stick to a daily dose between 800 and 2000 IU. That's a safe range for most older adults. And don't guess. Ask your doctor to check your vitamin D levels with a simple blood test once a year. It's quick, and it can help you stay in that sweet spot. Enough to protect your bones and immunity, but not so much that it puts your kidneys or brain at risk. Vitamin number 5. Vitamin E. The blood thinner you didn't know about. All right, here's one that surprises a lot of people. Vitamin E. Most of us know vitamin E as the skin vitamin. It's praised for its antioxidant power, its role in immune support, and even its ability to help keep skin looking youthful. You'll find it in all kinds of creams, oils, and supplements. But here's what many people don't know, especially seniors. Vitamin E can actually act like a blood thinner. Yep, if you're already taking medications that thin your blood, like aspirin, warfarin, also known as Coumadin, or even fish oil supplements, adding high-dose vitamin E to the mix could increase your risk of internal bleeding, including bleeding in the brain. That's serious stuff. We're talking nosebleeds, easy bruising, or worse, a higher risk of stroke due to hemorrhage. And here's the kicker. A large study from a few years back actually found that high doses of vitamin E, like 400 IU per day or more, were linked to a higher risk of death in older adults. That's right. Something people thought was helping them might have been doing the opposite. The problem is that many over-the-counter vitamin E supplements contain way more than what your body actually needs. You'll often see bottles with 200, 400, or even 1,000 IU, and that's far above the recommended daily amount, which is only about 15 milligrams, or 22 IU, for adults. Safe tip: if you're taking a blood thinner or any heart medication, do not take high-dose vitamin E without your doctor's approval. Even if it's just in a multivitamin or skin supplement, check the label. And always tell your doctor or pharmacist about all the supplements you're using, even natural ones, because sometimes what seems harmless isn't. Whew, that was a lot, but it could save your life or someone you love. Let's quickly review the 5 vitamins you must be careful with. 1. Vitamin B6. Too much can damage your nerves. 2. Calcium. Overuse can lead to weak bones and kidney problems. 3. Iron. Dangerous if you don't need it. 4. Vitamin D. High doses can cause toxicity. 5. Vitamin E can thin blood and raise bleeding risks. Remember, vitamins are tools, not magic. Use the right way, they help. Use the wrong way, they hurt. Especially for seniors, because our bodies change how we absorb and react to these things. Before starting any supplement, always talk to your doctor or a pharmacist. Bring your vitamin bottles to your checkups and ask, "Do I really need this?" You deserve to feel safe, strong, and informed. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe for more senior health tips, and share this with someone who needs to hear it. You could change, or even save, a life. And in the comments, let me know. What supplements do you take every day? Let's talk about what's working and what we should all watch out for. Thanks for watching, stay healthy, stay sharp, and I'll see you in the next video.